Why is Meghan Markle remaining silent? Welcome. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel before watching the video so you don't miss any of our latest content. Thank you for your support. Not too long ago, the only way to avoid a meeting with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, was to turn off the internet, radio, and television and cancel newspaper subscriptions. If she wasn't monopolizing Netflix or appearing on podcasts, she was giving interviews to one of her followers in the American media, writing a children's book, or receiving a humanitarian award. Even when Prince Harry decided to pursue solo projects, such as his documentary on mental health for Apple TV, the Duchess couldn't resist sticking her head into the camera frame for another episodic appearance. But since the beginning of this year, nothing. Hiding away in Montecito, Meghan Markle has hardly made any official appearances, although in March, she did release official photos from a trip to a Los Angeles organization that supports homeless pregnant women, and last week, it was confirmed that she won't be attending the coronation of the next king. It was no secret among her friends in California that she had never intended to be at Westminster Abbey to witness her father-in-law's coronation, but Meghan's absence from American society in recent months, nevertheless, came as a surprise. So, what is Meghan planning? The answer seems to be summed up in 3 words: planning, parenting, and regrouping. According to friends, parenting her children is one of the reasons why the Duchess decided not to attend the coronation, as it falls on the same day as her son Archie's 4th birthday. After initially stating that the date coincidence would be a factor in any decision but not the deciding factor, sources close to the Duchess now suggest that it was the main reason for her absence. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have always insisted that their children will come first, which Prince Harry has repeatedly accused the royal family of not prioritizing, and Meghan, whose daughter Lilibet will turn 2 in June, is simply keeping that promise. Those who know the Duchess no longer have any doubts that returning to the UK for major events would be a step backwards for her. Having gone through the trauma of Megxit, the British chapter of her life is behind her, and all paths ahead lead to the United States. Friends also rushed to dispel the notion that the Duchess was obsessed with publicity and using the royal family as a tool to boost her own authority, as her decision to stay away from one of the most popular TV events of the year clearly demonstrated. However, it would be hard to deny that the Duke and Duchess have taken pleasure in keeping the despised British media guessing about their plans for the coronation, even though the decision was made as early as January. The real intrigue in the Duchess's silence, however, lies in what she plans to do next. Talks of her writing a book as part of Prince Harry's multi-million-dollar deal with Penguin Random House have been debunked by The Telegraph, undoubtedly to the immense relief of the royal family, and instead, the Duchess has been planning her next move in the world of television, podcasting, and blogging. Just like Prince Philip never quite reconciled himself to the need to give up his illustrious career in the Royal Navy when his wife became queen, Meghan mourns the TIG, the lifestyle blog she started during her acting career, which she turned into a truly successful business, in her own words. After leaving royal life, the Duchess's ambitions to run her blog are no longer constrained, and last month, the U.S. authorities received preliminary approval for her patent application to revive the website, which means she will be able to relaunch the blog in early June. If the Duchess follows through with her plan, TIG 2.0 will feature articles, interviews, and photos covering food, cuisine, recipes, travel, fashion, style, lifestyle, arts, culture, design, conscious living, as well as health and well-being. This could also serve as a commentary on personal relationships, suggesting that Meghan could see herself as the rich and famous aunt of misfortune. The broken relationships in her own family and her husband's family have undoubtedly given her a lot of relevant experience. While the Duke and Duchess's broadcasting projects are released under their Archewell brand, TIG belongs to Frim Fram, the Duchess's Delaware-based company managed by her business manager Andrew Meyer in Los Angeles. A lot is also happening at the Archewell Foundation. Despite the tens of millions of dollars that Prince Harry received from his publisher and Netflix, the couple needs to continue earning significant amounts of money to fund their lifestyle, not least because of their multi-million-dollar annual security bill. bathing in self-pity to fill 6 hours of airtime for their documentary series about Harry and Meghan. The couple is stepping away from reality shows to delve into fiction literature. It is believed that Archewell is looking for screenwriters to develop ideas for romantic comedies and other feel-good programs, which has led to organizational changes, including the upcoming departure of head of internal content, Ben Browning. News is expected about whether the Duchess will host the second season of her Spotify podcast, Archewell Audio. There are also rumors that the Duchess's long-term ambitions are tied to politics. As for the element of repositioning in the recent lesser-known behavior of the Duchess, both she and Prince Harry have been somewhat hurt by the negative reaction in the U.S. to their behavior over the past year. The ruthless satirical comedy South Park dedicated a whole episode to the worldwide privacy tour conducted by the Prince and Princess of Canada, who travel the world publishing the Prince's memoir and demanding confidentiality. Prince Harry's decision not to repeat the accusations of royal racism initially made in the infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021 in his book has also left Meghan unprotected. One lesson that she seems to have learned during her limited time as a full-fledged member of the royal family is that time is a great healer. When the public turns against you, avoid further troubles and wait for memories to fade. This is undoubtedly one of the reasons for her absence at the coronation. The good news for fans of the Duchess is that she will emerge from her hibernation in just a month. On May 16th, she will attend the Women of Vision Awards ceremony in New York, where journalist Gloria Steinem will present her with an award in honor of her role as a feminist, human rights and gender equality advocate, and global role model. It also describes her as one of the most powerful and influential women in the world. Prince Harry and Meghan wanted to know where they would be seated before confirming their attendance at the coronation. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are believed to have been invited to the coronation of King Charles III at the end of February, but the Duke of Sussex only recently confirmed his presence. The reason for the delay, according to a palace source, is that there has been transatlantic ping-pong negotiations between Montecito and Buckingham Palace regarding the seating plan. The prince reportedly expressed serious concerns about who he would be seated next to and who would be seated behind him. Extensive discussions have taken place between London and California regarding this detail, insiders at the palace revealed. One source told the Daily Mail Harry's side was keen to find out, presumably because they wanted to clarify the seating plan at the Abbey. There were many discussions about who they would be seated next to and who would be seated behind them. Reports suggest that Harry demanded assurances regarding certain aspects of the coronation, but it is not entirely clear what those might have been. One can only speculate that he may have requested that there be no candles nearby, as was the case at Queen Elizabeth's funeral, and that Major Johnny, who had overseen the couple during Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee service, not be positioned behind them. It is quite likely that the front row seats at the coronation will be reserved for working members of the royal family. Prince Harry, like his uncle Prince Andrew, is likely to be placed in a less prominent location. After the revelations in Harry's memoir Spare, on May 6th at Westminster Abbey, there is likely to be a chilly atmosphere. It has been reported that Prince Charles is not intending to speak with his brother, and several other members of the royal family have hinted that they will only exchange brief greetings with Harry. It was said that William was burning inside due to certain excerpts in his brother's book. He is loyal to the throne and understands what needs to be done for the country, a source close to Prince William told The Times. Not everyone behaved well here, but Harry should be able to sit down and say, "We didn't behave well either." This requires a great deal of academic flexibility, which Harry is not strong in. The Duchess of Sussex will not be present, as it has been confirmed that the coronation coincides with Prince Archie's 4th birthday. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot to me. See you in the next video.